It seems that what's driving it initially here is just relating to what has happened over the weekend in terms of tension with Saudi Arabia and escalating rhetoric between the U.S. and Saudi Arabia relating to Jamal Khashoggi and the situation there in terms of his disappearance. And so there is this immediate concern, this immediate knee-jerk price reaction here that this could have a reflection on energy flows. But the reality is it's not likely to impact flows, at least not yet. You know, we're a good number of steps away from that. But after a sell-off at the end of last week, really, we're just seeing prices getting bid up here just to start the new week.
Okay, you don't expect these growing tensions in Saudi Arabia to then have an impact on energy flows, but what if we do see the situation deteriorate further and we get increased rhetoric out of the United States from President Trump, and it's anyone's guess as to what could happen on that front? Would that be further bullish for the oil price?
Yes, potentially it could be. You know, there is this situation at the moment where President Trump is heading into the midterm elections. He doesn't want a high oil price because that is reflecting through to a higher gasoline price. We're seeing prices at the pump here ticking higher just because of the recent run-up in prices. At the same time as well, we've got these sanctions that are going to be kicking in on Iran early next month. We're seeing their exports already dropping off, and they're looking to drop off even further as we hit November, simply because there's likely to be strict compliance coming through, and so we could only be seeing flows potentially to a handful of countries, such as China, Turkey, potentially India as well. And so that means that we are going to be seeing that supply coming off, and that's really why we hit this multi-year high on Brent earlier the month. Simply this worst-case scenario being priced in here, the fact that we could see a material amount of oil coming off the market here while demand growth continues to tick along.
Still watching? Perfect. Click here to watch another great video from CNBC International. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe. Thanks for watching.